Made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit. Make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight. Add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce
and some beans on it to cow. Sundown, we here. Why you so late, Sundown?
What do you mean? I've been here since 8:30.
Yeah, I believe it. Me too.
He lying, Bill. He lying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sharing the link and the drink to cow. Share the link, share the drink. It's as easy as that.
Jimmy says, this show is like watching a movie with a hyper child. Right when you get into it, the kid interrupts. Who's that? Etc. You're the kid in this example, Chris.
No.
Yes, that's you.
Share the link and the drink to cow. Okay. And I just shared it to my story. Get it. Cow. I was sharing the link and sharing the drink. And here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, it's hot, Boo.
It isn't. Really.
Hot as fuck.
It really isn't.
Yeah, it really is. Look at that murder board.
22.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot.
That's 22 degrees Celsius, which means it's hot as fuck.
Well, we're covering the Briley brothers tonight, and this was a suggestion from Space Nerd. Spurs Nerd, sirs.
Who are we covering?
The Briley brothers.
Oh.
I think it's actually a trio.
I think that might be John C. Briley, Boo.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah. He's a stepbrother. No. John C. Briley. Lisa Starcher to cow.
Lisa's here.
Oh. Hey, John C. Briley, Boo. He was in that movie, Step Brothers. He's the Catalina wine mixer motherfucker.
Oh, I don't know what his name is.
John C. Briley.
The guy that looks like
John C. Briley. That's what I'm saying, Boo. Yeah, that's him. Aku is here, and he's got 22 hot and 70 inches. What the fuck?
No.
Yeah.
22 centimeters isn't hot. I mean...
Yeah, it is.
Celsius isn't hot. That's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit-ish.
That's hot. So, boom. We keeping it hot tonight.
Right.
Okay. So, okay, Boo. Why don't you get in John C. Briley and his stepbrother? But that might have been his real brother, though. I don't know.
No, it's Linwood Earl Briley, James Dyrell, J.B. Briley
That's
Jr.
the guy. Trigger knows.
Anthony Ray Briley.
John C. Briley is the dude, or James C. Briley is the dude that did Darth Vader's. Yeah.
What's that guy with the three names from the 70s game show with the big Charles Nelson Riley?
Yeah, he's related too. So boom, there you go. Sorry guys, can't stay tonight, but have a great show. Trigger. And we're covering the Briley brothers.
Yeah.
So
you're missing out, Trigger.
You're gonna miss out. You don't even know. Stay out of my motherfucking pants, Chris. What? It was never
again.
Oh my God! Come on now. One time, cheers to Kyle.
Yes.
Hell yeah, 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 hell yeah.
Boom. Okay, get into it, Boo.
Okay.
Trigger said, "Oh, tired. Oh, I got you. Trigger. You get rested up, okay? And you just get rested up.
It's the heat.
Yeah, it is the fucking heat. 22 degrees Celsius, hot as fuck. Our Canadian peoples know that, Boo. Everybody knows. Okay, I'm fucked up. Let's go.
Okay. This trio, Linwood, James, and Anthony, were a sibling trio of serial/spree killers, rapists, and robbers who were responsible for a murder, rap, and robbery spree that took place in Richmond, Virginia in 1979.
Why were they killing people on sprees?
I don't know. Remember that candy?
Remember that scooter? It was a spree.
I remember the candy spree.
They were little like mopeds, boo. They were sprees, okay? They were knockoff Vespas.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to, well, we never rode them, but we wanted to. In our dreams. In our dreams, we were on a spree.
Shopping spree?
No, spree.
Okay. Linwood murdered a woman in 1971, and he served a year in a reformatory. In 1979, the three siblings, with help from an accomplice, Duncan Eric Meekins, went on a killing spree in their home city of Richmond, killing at least 12 people.
Damn.
Two would-be victims escaped unharmed. Two would-be victims escaped unharmed. Linwood and JB were sentenced to death. In 1984, the two elder brothers escaped death row with 4 other inmates, but were recaptured within 3 weeks.
Wow, time out. They escaped Suge Knight, Tupac, and Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Death row.
What an accomplishment.
Yeah, right? They were like, we ain't going to be on that.
They must have been born after 1995.
Why?
Because they escaped all that.
Right, they did. They were like, we're not having that. Yep. Poor Tupac.
In 1984, the two elder brothers escaped death row. I already said that.
Again.
Linwood and JB were executed by electric chair in 1984 and 1985, respectively. Anthony Briley and Duncan Meekins are both still incarcerated.
Damn. They escaped death row a second time. To Cal.
Ooh-yay-yay.
Híjole. For our Spanish people that's watching tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. This is for the Spanish people, boo. All right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
The three Briley brothers, Linwood Earl
and John
James Durrell Jr. and Anthony Ray were brought up by their parents, James Sr. and Bertha, in Richmond's Highland Park neighborhood.
Bertha.
The oldest brother, Edward Jerome Boot, left the home to live with relatives in North Carolina in his early teen years and was not involved with his younger brother's later criminal activities.
Damn. He was like flipping and flopping, hipping and hopping. To Cal.
With their younger brother, Anthony, Linwood and JB were regarded by older neighbors as young people who would help them repair cars or mow lawns.
I appreciate the hustle.
The brothers collected exotic pets such as tarantulas, piranhas, and boa constrictors. When the brothers reached their teenage years, Bertha and James Sr. split up and she moved away. James Sr., reportedly the only person the brothers respected, kept his bedroom door padlocked from the inside overnight.
Oh, goddamn. He was afraid of the family,
He's afraid of the kids.
Yeah. He's afraid of the tarantulas and the piranhas. I mean, if you try to take a piranha on a walk, forget about it.
Yes.
All right? It'll sink its teeth in.
You can forget ever having a pet, any of that.
Why?
No.
Why?
No way. Not.
Piranha?
No spiders. Oh, piranha. Piranha I could take.
How about a pet tarantula?
No.
I put him on a little leash. I take him for a little walk.
No. I do not like spiders or snakes.
Someone who works with tarantulas is a bit off in the head, boo.
Yes. Who said that?
A coot.
Yes. Everyone who works with in the trades is a bit off in the head. You said tarantulas.
That's pretty much what it says
Timmy,
in my mind.
Come on.
What did he say, boo? He's lying.
I knew a girl who collected boa constrictors, if you know what I mean. Let me guess. Nickname in high school?
Right?
Did you go to college, Timmy? I'm starting to wonder. All these nicknames seem to die out after high school.
Space Nerd saved 2 spiders last week, boo.
You know what? I was in my mom and dad's pool the other day. I saved a beetle, a baby beetle, and a ladybug. I took them all out.
Wow.
And I put them on the deck.
Are you trying to one-up Space Nerd?
No, I'm just saying, usually I wouldn't.
I mean, Space Nerd's like, I saved 2 spiders, and you're like, I saved the beetles. And
I saved a beetle,
the bugs,
a baby beetle, and a ladybug, and I watched them all. I made sure that they all started crawling again after I put him back on the deck, out of the water.
Why the fuck were there beetles?
In the pool?
Yeah.
They're attracted to the water.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You've never seen a beetle in the pool?
No, because back then, like John Lennon and fucking Ringo and them shit, no, I see no pool pictures. Although I did see a beetle in a pool one time. It was John Lennon. He was in a pool of blood. To count.
That is awful. That's terrible.
True. And not too soon.
That's awful.
No, it's true, boo. It's true.
No, you're terrible.
No, I'm not. I'm not the one that shot him.
Did you know that Paul McCartney just turned like 83 years old or something?
No.
Something like that.
No. Did not know that. I studied college. It was like a boy, not much room for nicknames. He
studied in college.
No, he studied
like
college.
A good boy.
Chocolate Jans. Takao. Fake goes up. He studied college like a good boy.
College.
No.
Hey, Jen, we got a birthday coming up, right?
Woo woo.
We share a birthday.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. Fake goes up. Boom. Takao.
Yep. We share the same birthday.
Chris's segues are peaceful and they're beautiful, like a flight of stars.
I'm doing Mother Earth's work.
Wow.
On January 28, 1971, the first killing was committed by Linwood at 16. While alone at home, Linwood fatally shot Orline Christian, a 57-year-old neighbor, with a rifle from his bedroom window as she was hanging out some laundry on a clothesline.
God damn, that's on purpose.
The crime almost went unidentified, but her relatives noticed a small bloody mark under her armpit at the viewing and asked a funeral director to re-examine the body.
Right.
What? Upon a second examination, a small caliber bullet was found undiscovered under her armpit. Okay, hang on. Hang on. How did they think that she died?
Maybe the smell in the underwear that shit was hanging out.
No, I'm saying, okay, they call and say, your relative died. Don't you ask how? And they're like, we don't know. And then they notice blood under her armpit in the casket.
No, boo. Why would there be blood in the casket?
That's what it just said.
It was that time of the month.
A small bloody mark under her armpit at the viewing.
No. Okay, so they did not pay for her to be cleaned up.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
some funerals, like...
What was she wearing in the casket?
I don't know. Her shit was on a clothesline.
Well, I'm saying if they noticed blood under her armpit, okay, was she wearing the same clothes that did it bleed through?
She might have had a tank top.
Nobody gets buried in a tank top.
You don't know. She was hanging shit on the clothesline.
I'm trying not to...
It was a dirty laundry day, boo. See?
No,
right there.
I'm trying not to sound insensitive because I'm not. I'm not insensitive, but I'm just saying, how
You're
does that
being very
go?
insensitive, okay?
No.
Yeah. Maybe there wasn't deodorant back then.
I refuse to believe that.
Maybe.
Space nerd, I should not eat any bugs.
Maybe there
annually.
was no deodorant back then. And that would have stopped the bleeding. So, I don't know how you die from a gunshot wound to the armpit anyways.
No. I'm saying, they call you and say, hey, somebody in your family died. Wouldn't you say, wow, what happened?
Let's play this out. Go.
Hey.
Ring, ring.
Your aunt,
Hello?
Orline died.
Hello?
Your Aunt Orline passed away. I'm sorry.
New number. Who this?
Whoa. What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
I mean, and then you go to the viewing and say, wait a minute, there's blood underneath her armpits?
There's blood in her pits.
So it came through her shirt. Did they not do what they're supposed to do? Don't they drain all that stuff out when you pass away?
I mean, maybe there was no blood left to drain. Maybe it all drained through her pits. Could have been sweat stains. You don't know, Bill.
I don't know.
Her laundry was on the line. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
The crime almost went unidentified, but her relatives noticed a small bloody mark under her armpit at the viewing and asked a funeral director to re-examine the body.
Right.
Upon
You know
a
what
second
happened?
examination, a small caliber bullet was undiscovered under her armpits.
I figured it out. She
What?
didn't finish the laundry, so therefore they didn't do a full examination. Had she finished the laundry, then
Is this a cut on me?
what are you talking about?
Are you talking about me doing the laundry? Because I have been busy.
I'm not talking. No.
Okay.
Oh my God! Stop being laundry insecure, okay? I'm
I'm
talking about
busy.
Adeline.
Or line.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those rappers down there by Timmy and the ATL wrote a song about that.
Listen to this.
They did.
Standing-
Orline,
Standing in Christian's.
you didn't dry your clothes.
Who's Christian? Hang on a second. Who's
Orline.
Christian? Oh, that's her last name.
Do you remember that song
Who? What?
that they wrote about her in the ATL boo? Outcast. They wrote that song about her.
Hey, y'all.
Orline. You probably think that the song is about you, but your laundry really smells like poo poo. Poo poo.
You probably think the song is about
You.
Don't you?
really-
Don't you?
Poo poo.
That's not what that song is.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Or
Hang on.
line.
No.
Orline.
No. Stop. I got to think about this for just a minute.
That is that song, boo. I'm
Stop.
telling you. See, and Brown Laundry jumped in too. Orline. You probably think that this
You're
song...
thinking of Carly Simon.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you are.
I'm
Anyway.
thinking about Outcast Orline.
I don't know.
Look it up.
No.
Yes.
If I get out of it, you
Sean.
look it up.
Sean, pull up Outcast Orline. It's a good song, Bill. You probably think the song is about you.
That's copyrighted, Chris.
No, it isn't. Okay, Sean, just karaoke us the lyrics then. Pull up the lyrics and just karaoke it, Sean, real quick.
You're thinking of You're So Vain by Carly Simon. Yes, you are.
Sean, what's the lyrics to that?
Okay, what's the correct song, homie?
Outcast Orline.
Okay, Outcast or a line. Got it.
Outcast with a K.
And, yeah, with a K, not a C. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, just simply karaoke us the lyrics real quick.
It doesn't come up with the lyrics for anything. It comes
It
out
does,
with
Sean, though.
Now
It
do
does.
Carly Simon.
No.
Carly
Do-
with a C.
Orline.
Can I
I'll
get back to
do
this
the
murder?
lyrics. Hold on.
This girl
Since
This
my
girl is
God.
bleeding from her armpit.
I don't know why nobody can find this. I can find it. It was a hit fucking song. Okay? So
Then find it.
I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna send it to Shondo and then he's gonna karaoke it.
This? Is this what you wanted?
No,
Alright, see? I said, hey, y'all. That's a
no,
big one.
it's not that song, Shondo.
Hmm.
Orline. But that's the group, yes.
Okay, so this is the group. Okay.
Right. So do Outcast Orline.
It's not this person?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's her.
Sean.
See the resemblance?
I'm gonna text it to you, Sean. Real quick.
So you're telling me
You're gonna
it's
pull-
not the blonde white woman and it's the black duo?
No.
You're getting way off track.
No, because Sean can, once he sings his lyrics, you'll see that the song is about her.
I want to start reading the rest of it.
Hold on. Sean, check your phone. I just texted you. Bring it up. Sing the lyrics. Lyrics only, Sean. So that way we're not copyrighted, okay?
What kind of sandwiches are Jen and Space Nerd making?
Boom. There you go. There you go, Sean. Now read the lyrics. Lyrics only. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now read the lyric. Okay, Sean, read it out loud. Start it out at the top. Orline. See, Orline. Now sing it, Sean.
I can't fucking sing. What do you want?
Okay,
from
just
me?
read it, Sean. Just read it. Read it. Read it from the top. Go. I can't see it. I'll sing the chorus for you.
Caroline! See,
Caroline.
Caroline! All the guys would say she's mighty fine. But mighty fine only got you in somewhere half the time.
Half the time.
Oh my.
And neither of you calls up they're coming up short. Now they're digging on you. And you need a Gogan calculator to divide by 2. This is in the inside. Caroline. See, Bill? Told you. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong.
No, I'm not. Who knows?
Standing in Christian's backyard, a detective used a sheet of plywood to represent her body with a hole cut out to represent the wound.
Ooh, glory hole.
He determined that the bullet came from the Riley residence. There, the murder weapon was found, and Linwood admitted to the crime by saying, I heard she had heart problems. She would have died soon anyway.
See? That's what I'm saying, Boo. He cut out a cardboard for her glory hole. Huh. Right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
After his lawyer convinced the judge that the shooting had been an accident, Linwood was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter and sent to reform school to serve a 1-year sentence for the killing. JB followed in his path and at a similar age was sentenced to time in juvenile hall for firing upon a police officer during a pursuit.
You got served.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So go ahead. Now, I'm glad that we determined that they are the ones that wrote that Outcast song, Boo. Boo, ooh, ooh.
Mm-hmm. In 1979, the 3 Riley brothers and an accomplice, Duncan Eric Meekins, began the 7-month series of random killings that terrified the city and surrounding region. What is so funny?
Timmy said John sings as good as he plays Elton's Ring.
Elton's Ring?
Yeah.
Elton, your brother?
Really bad.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Really bad. That's what it says, bro.
Elden Ring. Oh.
Yeah.
Their first attack occurred on March 12, 1979, when Linwood knocked on the door of a Henrico County couple, William and Virginia Butcher. Claiming that he had car trouble and needed to use their telephone, Linwood eventually forced his way into their home. He held the couple at gunpoint and waved Anthony aside. The 2 Brileys tied up the couple and robbed the house, dousing each room with kerosene after stripping it of valuables. As they left,
auto parts.
As they left, a lit match was tossed on the fuel. The 2 hurriedly packed their stolen loot, a television, CB radio, a .32 pistol, and jewelry, into their trunk and drove out of the area.
Why did they steal CB radio? So they could contact truckers?
Well, this was 1979.
I know. Okay, but really, though, you're going to take a CB radio after you just fucking kill somebody so you can contact truckers and be like, hey, let's take that and we'll put it in our car. We'll put an antenna on the back. And maybe we'll hit a telephone wire and go back to 1988. And we'll be like, shh, over. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, somebody said West Virginia.
To cow. I mean, really, though.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see here. Come on. Oh my God. They deserted
it. William Butcher managed to free himself and his wife from their restraints, which Meekins had not tied tightly enough, obviously, and escaped just before the house became engulfed in flames. They would be the sole survivors of the rampage, although their cat perished in the blaze.
Oh, damn. Another good song, straight out the ATL, boo. These boys are from Atlanta, right?
What? No.
Are you sure?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
got all these hit fucking songs that come straight out the ATL. I
don't think they're from Atlanta.
Oraline, Soul Survivor. I mean, that's a good song.
So who's that? Soul Survivor?
Yeah, it's a good song, boo. Jeezy. Jeezy like to drink. Jeezy like to smoke. Jeezy like to mix Arm & Hammer with his coke.
I'm freezing.
I'm a soul survivor.
I am freezing, like for real.
Boom. All right, go.
On
Easy
April,
C.
no. On March 21st, Michael
Bam.
W. McDuffie, a vending machine serviceman,
Uh-oh. Look out. Retold late.
was kidnapped, assaulted, shot, and robbed by his car by the Brileys. 10 days later, on March 31st, Linwood shot and killed 28-year-old Edric Alvin Clark over a drug dispute involving Meekins. On April 9th, the brothers followed 76-year-old Mary Gowan across town from her babysitting job. They followed her into her house, beat, rapped, robbed, and shot her.
Damn.
Ugh!
Took her babysit money too.
They escaped from the residence with many of her valuables. Bathing suit money. What?
Babysitting money. What the hell, boo?
I thought you said bathing suit money.
God.
I'm like, how do you know what she's buying with her
I
money?
said they took her babysitting money. Not bathing suit money.
Oh.
You think she was at the pool? Do you? You think she was at the pool? She's like off the deep end, and they were like, "Hey, bitch, what's your bathing suit money? We're gonna go get some snacks."
Uh-oh.
And that's how they met the vendor guy. Okay, go ahead.
The gang saw 17-year-old Christopher Phillips
Bam.
hanging
CP.
around Linwood's parked car on July
See,
4th.
bathing suit money, boo.
Bathing suit money.
That's why I said bathing suit money.
Suspecting that he might have been trying to break into his car, the
It
gang
was
surrounded
in-
him and dragged him into a nearby backyard.
It was in an envelope, by the way. A coup
There,
that knows this murder very well.
the three brothers wrestled him to the ground. When Phillips screamed for help, Linwood
Dirty.
killed them by dropping a cinder block onto his skull.
Damn! Finish him.
He's Jenny from the block.
I know. I'm still Jenny from the block. I used to suck a little, now I suck a lot. To count.
That was Christopher.
Wallace. You know who Christopher Wallace was?
I know who Christopher Walken is.
More cowbell.
Do you know who does a good Christopher Walken impression?
Hell.
Kenny.
You know who should do? Yeah, Kenny from
Kenny
Conte
from
and Kenny.
Conte and Kenny.
I
It's
want
so
to.
good.
I want Kenny to do a Christopher Walken taco because it would be his Spanish version of Christopher Walken. I want Kenny to come on Replayable so that way he could do his.
Wait, Kenny, wasn't he on your birthday?
No.
He was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I was upstairs entertaining the guests. I
He's
thought
a-
he came on.
No, he's a fucking diva, boo.
Conte came on, didn't
Conte came on. Joey Image came on.
he? Yeah.
Not Kenny. Boom. Look. Look, boom. Now you got Josephus cinder blocked up.
Mm-mm. That's
Look out.
crazy.
Cray. Let's go.
On September 14th, disc jockey John Harvey Johnny
DJ.
B. Gallagher,
What?
not Gallagher, but
Bam.
Gallagher, was performing with his band at a South Richmond nightclub. Stepping outside between sets for a break, he inadvertently came right into the hands of the Brileys.
Mm-mm.
Having been looking around town for a victim all night without success, they decided to lie in wait for whoever might happen to step outside. Gallagher was assaulted by Linwood and put into the trunk of his own Lincoln Continental. Didn't Christopher Walken do that skit called The Continental?
Yes.
Yes.
Breakfast.
No.
What?
No.
A kid
No.
once
Not the
paid
breakfast.
Kenny to do an impression of a guy that bounced off the propeller of the Titanic.
Ah.
Do
Did he do it?
you get it?
No.
You don't get it? Read that, man.
I once asked Kenny to do an impression of the guy who bounced off the Titanic propeller as it sank.
Right. Get it?
A dead guy?
Right.
Okay.
There's many of them.
Oh,
Many of them bounce off the propeller, man.
we should watch that movie.
No, we should not.
Yes.
No,
we need to watch that movie together as a couple.
Are you fucking kidding me, boo? Do you have 3 days?
I do have 3 days.
That fucking movie is like.
I
Oh, that movie. Listen, I'll sum it up for you, okay? Bunch of dumb motherfuckers got on like a shit. And it sank.
I want to watch a romantic movie.
It sank, boo.
I know.
How romantic is that?
I'm
huh?
just saying we should
Huh?
watch it. Every couple should watch that movie together.
No, they shouldn't, boo.
Okay, we'll
Boo.
find something else.
No, we No.
You'll wish for the Titanic after I find a different one.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you never seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Then why would you want to see it?
Because I want to watch it with you.
Nobody wants to see it.
Yes.
Nobody.
I like that movie.
Ever. Do it for homie's birthday. Oh my God.
Yes, exactly. My birthday is coming up.
From one birthday to another? I mean, come on now. Kenny was Wisconsin. I'm trying to make sense.
Under the Tuscan Sun? What's that? Have you seen
What the
that?
fuck is that?
I don't know. Is it better than the Titanic?
No.
Uh-oh.
No. What's that?
Okay. On September 14th, disc jockey John Harvey Johnny
Boom.
G. Gallagher
DJ. You can say DJ.
was
'Cause that's my
performing with his
DJ.
band at
Okay.
a South Richmond nightclub. Stepping outside between sets for a break, he inadvertently came right into the hands of the Brileys. I already said all this.
Baby, boo.
Bibby's here?
Yeah, Bobby's here. Bye.
So-
Oh, don't get Timmy excited by saying bye.
Right.
Okay, Timmy gets excited by the boy bands.
Mhm.
All right? So, boom.
He was then driven out to the ruins of a paper mill on Mayo Island, located in the middle of the James River, where he was removed from the trunk of his car and shot dead at point-blank range in the
Who
head.
was?
This Gallagher guy.
DJ. You gotta say it like this. DJ Gallagher. Pew, pew, pew.
DJ Gallagher.
Okay.
Okay. Giggity.
$6 were taken from his wallet and
$6.
divided up.
Wait, what?
$6 were taken from his wallet and divided up.
Mm.
Gallagher's body was then dumped into the river. The remains were
Guys,
found
that's
2 days
$2
later.
each. So I'll have the secret out of the bag, Bill.
When arrested
Should
months. Can I finish the paragraph?
Okay, you finish the paragraph. Now let's.
The remains.
Okay.
Gallagher's body was then dumped into the river. The remains were found 2 days later. When arrested months later, Linwood was still wearing a ring stolen from Gallagher's hand.
Ooh.
On September 30th, 62-year-old private nurse Mary Wilfong was followed home to her Richmond apartment.
Private nurses. One look at you and I knew. Private nurses.
The brothers surrounded her just outside the door, and Linwood beat her to death with a baseball bat. The brothers then entered her apartment and robbed it of valuables. Neighbors heard Wilfong's screams, and she was found sprawled on the complex's steps, still holding the key to her home.
Damn, how'd they get in?
I don't know.
Exactly. I think they're innocent. Why would you break in with no key when she's holding the key? So let the secret out of the bag?
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, you've got 24 minutes. So.
Guessed it.
Somebody in the chat.
Boom! Somebody in the chat is our guest.
Gonna be a guest.
Cow!
On Replayables
Why'd
tonight.
you ruin it, Boo? Spoiler.
5 days later, on October 5th, just 2 blocks from the Briley home,
Calling 800, hell yeah.
on 4th Avenue, 75-year-old Blanche Page and her 59-year-old boarder, Charles Gamer, were murdered by the brothers.
That bitch was a golden girl, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Nobody else is named Blanche.
Right,
Yes.
just her. Wasn't she the hoe? She was the hoe on the show?
Mm-hmm. I have a Blanche Devereaux glass right over here.
We'll see that hoe.
It's right here.
Boom! Blanche was the hoe on the show!
I don't even need to get out of the shot.
Yeah. Don't stop. Get it, girl.
I'm like,
I will. Don't stop getting, girl. I will. I said, do it, do it, do it.
oh yeah,
Oh,
here
shit.
it is.
Shondo, enhance. Shondo, enhance.
Blanche
Boom.
Devereaux.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
She's got the hose glass. Right?
Yeah.
See, you could have bought 4 of those and it'd be
Rose
called
is upstairs, and then
it'd be called a set of whore instead of a set of 4. Wait,
I've
what's
got,
that?
I've got Rose upstairs, but
Uh-oh,
there's
double glasses.
Blanche and, Dorothy and
glasses. Boom. Cacao. Sipping on some scissor. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bill. Glad you showed that hoe. Let's go. We gotta wrap this up. I gotta smoke.
Don't.
Yes, I do. Blanche told me to. Okay. Chris Abels, where is the robe?
The robe.
Where is the robe? What's that mean? What's that mean, Bill?
Where is her robe?
Oh, I too have her robe.
Whose robe?
Blanche's.
What?
It's in the garage.
What are you talking about?
I bought Blanche's robe from her son.
What?
Yeah. I'll show you the fucking email right here, Bill.
You're not going to show me an email. How long ago was this email?
You don't even know. Watch. I'm going to fucking show you right now. Sean, I'll even send it to you, and you can dox my email. I do have Blanche's robe because her son.
Is it pink?
It was from the TV set.
Yeah, is it pink?
Yeah.
I remember her robe. Is it silky?
Yeah. Let me show you. Because her son was selling all of her stuff. Oh, shit. Hold on.
What year is this from?
I bought them in.
You're on Amazon.
No, I'm not trying to do Amazon, Boo. I'm trying to do. Hold on. I spelled Devereaux.
Devereaux.
Wait, DVRU.
No, Devereaux.
Oh, hold on. You're throwing too many letters at me. You're confusing me. Devereaux. Devereaux Wigs. Boom. Estate of John King. Her son's name was Michael. I know this because I bought a bunch of shit from
Michael McClanahan?
What's that?
Well, it's Rue McClanahan.
No. Michael LaRue.
Her first name was Rue.
Listen to me. I'm serious, boo. Right here. What's that say? Dear Mr. Abels.
Rue's trade beads and cool coat went out to you yesterday. I don't know if you're planning on hiding the box from your wife until Christmas.
Yeah, he thought that I was buying that for Christmas, but I wasn't. And look at this. I'm going to tell you right now. I've got a bunch of her shit in the closet. Hello, Mr. LaRue. I'm going to buy. I bought her pill bottles. I bought her checkbook because all the checks were gone. I bought a robe. It's all in the box.
I'm sure it is.
It is. It's outside. It says Golden Girl. Well, actually, it says GG.
We'll look for it tonight.
Ooh, you have no idea how much shit I got. No? You want me to show you where it's at?
Well, not right now because we're in the middle of the show.
We can stop the show and I can go show you.
No, you're not going to go out there and find it right now?
I know exactly where it's at. Listen. I've got a
Not telling me what, Space Nerd.
I've got a robe. I've got her pill bottles. I got her old checkbook. I've got what else did I buy her? Oh, I bought her slippers that she wore on set. I know her son, Bill. I know her son. He sold a lot of her shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. And you're gonna shit. I'll give it to you for Christmas. Last Christmas, I gave you those glasses. This Christmas, I give you her heart. About what ride? What? What is that?
Am I the only one that remembers Homie being mad at Chris for not telling her about the robe?
We had this argument.
I don't think we did. I don't even know what you're talking about.
We did. I've got her robe. And I've got the little fucking signature card. And everything. And you were mad because I didn't tell you.
When was this?
Oh my God, Boo. That was like so many episodes ago. Do you not remember this?
No.
And then I pulled that box out in the garage and I showed you. And you were like, what?
You've never
I even showed you the certificates of authenticity.
You haven't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you remember at my old house? I kept them right downstairs in the closet and showed it to you.
I don't even know. No.
Yes, I did.
I have no idea what you're talking about. If I saw Blanche Devereaux's robe, I would have tried it on.
You did.
No, I did not.
You felt it.
I 100.
It said
I don't even know what color it is. Except for on TV, it's pink. Silk from the ad where she walks like this. I remember.
There was two. There was that one, but then there was.
Never.
Oh my God! There's the one that says TV Land on it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You've got me confused.
No, I don't. Oh my God!
Yeah.
I don't get my Golden Girl hose mixed up. Okay.
You never. If you showed me Blanche Devereaux's robe, I would have tried it on, and I never tried on a robe.
Okay.
For sure.
You're wearing that shit tonight.
Go get it.
I will. Right now.
I mean, you got 15 minutes.
Oh my God, you're lucky we got a guess. Thank you, nerd. Chris is right, and she would not
remember.
She would not take my side.
Space Nerd.
If she knew that I was wrong.
No, was this during Killin or Replayables?
I think it was during Killin, Boo.
I do not remember.
Yeah.
Was I drinking?
Yes.
Then I don't remember.
I swear to God, and you know, nerd wouldn't take up for me if I was in the wrong.
No.
You know.
I'm just saying, I have no idea.
I'm telling you
what you're talking about. If I would have seen this robe, first of all, maybe there was an argument. I'm not saying there wasn't, but I do know 100% that I never saw it. You never dug it out. And I challenge you to find it in that garage.
I fucking promise you, I know where it's at, and I just showed you the fucking emails between me and her son.
I believe that they were sent to you, but I don't believe you still have them.
I totally know this dude. He gave me his phone number because I bought so much goddamn shit of her. One night, I'll call him up, and we'll talk to him, and he'll tell you the stories that he told me about her, okay? It's okay, homie.
Space Nerd forgot her friend was pregnant until she saw her again in the third trimester.
Remember that?
No.
You don't remember forgetting about your friend that was pregnant until the third trimester?
Space Nerd's friend, not me.
That's what I'm saying, Boo. Oh my God. Homie's always wrong, right?
No.
Yeah. Listen. All I'm gonna say.
If you find this,
I'm gonna say, when I die, you guys better go through my shit carefully, okay?
Yeah.
Because I got Blanche Devereaux shit. I've got Ernie Harwell's stuff right there. The Detroit Tigers announcer, all his best shit. I've got O.J. Simpson. I've got Rodney King. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You're going to tell me I don't have Rodney King's picture that says,
we
all just get along?
You do not have that.
Do I own that?
You used to.
Do I own it?
You used to.
Okay, somebody stole it, but I know where it's at.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Oh my God. Do I not? And Guess what else I have?
What?
I got something Timmy would kill for.
Something signed by Nick Carter.
Well, no, I mean Nick Cannon, but that's not what he would kill for. I got a pair of Justin Timberlake's shoes. Yes, I do.
Okay, how come I haven't heard of any of this? And you've
all that shit's in the garage. Swear to
well,
God.
then we should have been digging it out before it got.
I've been holding on to it,
dry
and actually, you can call Gabriella and ask her, and she will tell you. She will be like, "Dad already told me that when he dies, don't just throw shit out. You got to look at all the certificates and stuff." So the only reason I bought that shit was because I went to this thing. They were selling that shit. I just won a bunch of money in Atlantic City. And so I was like, I'll buy that bullshit. So, yeah. You know what? How about we do this? How about we do a special episode where I bring out all the bullshit that I've owned. And I'll show you
certificates. Well, you're going to have to clean out the garage to do that.
And I will show you certificates of authenticity. And I'll show you pictures of me with the people showing you that I bought this shit or that I have this shit. I got fucking Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat. Do I not?
Yes, that's upstairs in Easton's room.
Right. Okay.
I have an autographed picture of me with Tom Wopat.
Why do you autograph your own picture, Boo?
I didn't autograph it. Tom Wopat did.
I thought you autographed it to him.
No, and I don't know where it is.
I do.
And I'm making a face because some lady passed her dollar bill right in front of my face when they snapped the Polaroid. Mm-hmm. They didn't give me a second chance.
I will show you guys. How many times have you guys talked about this? What I'm saying, nerd.
I challenge you to find 2 of the things you're talking about. Oh, I bet you can't.
I bet you I can.
I bet you can't.
Bet you I can.
Okay.
Check on it.
Okay. What do I get? What do I get?
You get my Justin Timberlake shoes.
No, what do I get if you can't find 2 things?
My Justin Timberlake shoes.
No, that's one of the things you can't find. I'm saying, what prize do I get? What reward do I get?
What do you want? You want my Perry Caravello signed testicle tiger picture? Huh?
No.
You want my Perry Caravello signed testicle tiger picture that he drew the testicles on.
He?
Yeah, Perry drew those.
Okay.
Perry drew those nuts.
You realize you can just wipe that right off.
I don't care, Boo. He drew those nuts. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Hey, I have a autographed CD by Thurston Moore from Sonic Youth.
Yeah.
Thurston Moore from Sonic Youth. He autographed my CD.
Who's that?
He's the lead singer of Sonic Youth. He autographed my CD.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Where's that at?
I know exactly where it is. It's in the garage. It's in a...
What? It's in the garage? And
it's in a Rubbermaid bin with a turquoise
You never told me about this. You never fucking told me about this Sonic Youth CD that's signed by Thurston Moore. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I have that.
You know what? I just realized we need to up our homeowners insurance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of fucking treasures in here.
Yeah, well, we should go through the garage.
Yeah. There's a lot of treasures in here. Kai! Oh my God, Kai! What's up, brother?
Greetings, very capitals.
Good morning to you and your beautiful wife, Kai. I miss Kai. That's Kai Bronco, Boo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Kai.
Kai and his wife are the most loveliest people ever. They really are. Remember Kai and Friends?
I've heard of them, yes.
Yes. Oh my God. I miss Kai.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. So, Kai, I was discussing shit with homie because I don't even know. I forgot. Fuck it.
I want to find that robe.
Okay, I'll show you the robe. You can put it on. Whatever.
I guarantee you do not find it.
Oh.
I guarantee you don't even find it by next week.
I'll find it. Okay? All right?
Alright. I will.
100% have Blanche Devereaux's robe. 2 robes. One that says TV Land, because I put it on once. And the other one that she wore on set. Screen use. That's what they call it. Screen use. Okay? Yep. Swear to God. And I got her goddamn pill bottles, too. Chris, you best, bro. We love you. Me and Miss Homie.
Honeybee.
Oh, yeah. No, wrong button, Kai. Sorry, bro. I meant to have this. Homie threw me off.
Hey, what? Sorry.
Kai.
Hell yeah.
Kai's wife is Honeybee, and you're Honeybee.
I know. People
love
mistakenly
Kai.
call me Honey sometimes.
Do they? Oh, because
they type Homie and it autocorrects to Honey.
Let me tell you real quick about Kai. You know what I love about Kai's show? First of all, very pleasant, very nice all the time. Don't care. Very positive. When all the fucking summer of hate shit was going down, Kai show is fucking awesome. Number 2, I love Kai's voice. Kai has that fucking radio voice. Just a fucking dope ass dude. Like, I'm very jealous of Kai's voice. So Kai's got a fucking just dope ass voice. And his wife is just fucking awesome too. Just 2 fucking lovely people, period. To count. Bottom fucking line.
Awesome.
Seal it. Boom. Okay. So the Bradley brothers started an auto chain business. Oh, Bradley.
We got 5 minutes until replayables.
Auto parts. That's why I'm recapping them real quick.
There's a whole bunch left.
We're gonna have to continue them, okay?
I know, because I have to.
You gotta go pee. You go pee, and I'll recap the Bradley brothers, okay? So first of all, there was 3 of them. John Bradley was in a bunch of movies with Will Ferrell. You want to say bye?
Well, I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll recap this real quick. So John Bradley, one of their brothers, fucking was in a bunch of shows with Will Ferrell and stuff like that. He's in Step Brothers. He's in Talladega Nights. You guys might know him by Cal Norton, or you guys might know him as the original fucking Mike Honcho to Cal. Okay, you got to do what you got to do it. Part 2 on Saturday. He's absolutely space nerd. So that's one of the Bradley brothers. The other ones started an auto parts store that became a fucking chain, and now their commercials stuck in your head. Bradley auto parts. Some of them got busted doo for murder, but the ones that started the auto parts store actually use that to their advantage because everybody knows the brothers are killers and they got the auto parts store. So a lot of times in the summer, they will recap when they died or when they got caught, and they will offer killer deals on auto parts. All right. And if you don't get the auto parts, you can get a lot of other parts to build bunk beds. So that way you can get a lot of fucking activities done. What do you think about that? I'll tell you what I think about that. I think to and Cal. Boom. Norton. Are you okay? Did you go pee? All right, let's wrap this, Boo. We're going to have to do part 2 on the Bradley brothers. Okay? Cheers. What do you say to that, Boo? Hey, Kai. You and the wifey should watch Replayables because we're coming up soon, brother. And we should get you on the show sometime because of your fucking beautiful voice. Seriously. All right? What?
I gotta write the list.
Shit. We gotta go. And we gotta write the list for Replayables. And we got a dope ass guest tonight. And we're gonna try to get Kai on at some point. Cobra Kai to Cal. But that's not the guest tonight. You guys will love this person. Hold on, Boo. You got my leg stuck.
Yeah,
okay?
move your leg.
To Cal. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll see you Saturday. How about that? Where we do B2 squared. Riley's part 2. Thanks, Kai. Love you guys. Bye. Bye, Dipper.
Bye, everyone. See you in a few.
See you over at Replayables in like 5 minutes. To Cal. Let's go.
Give me a pen.